ओम शांति। तो आज इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा है, तो आज हमारा ब्रह्मा कुमारी इसमें वर्ल्ड मेडिटेशन आवर भी है 6:30 to 7:30 on third Sunday of the month. So we will dedicate this 1 hour towards the self and the world. So we will start by taking a deep breath in, or bahar release. As I release it, I say Om. And as you're doing this, stabilize yourself in the awareness of Om. जैसे हम ये ओम कहेंगे तो अपने आप को ओम की स्थिति में स्थित करेंगे। ओम की स्थिति माना मैं आत्मा। So जैसे हम ब्रीथ करेंगे 5 times करेंगे, और जैसे हम ये करेंगे every time बॉडी को we will try to loosen the body, शरीर को लूज करते जाएंगे। तो शुरू करते हैं। This chant of Om, I have relaxed my body, and now let me relax my mind. Create a thought that I am a peaceful soul. मैं एक शांत स्वरूप आत्मा हूँ। शांति मुझ आत्मा का स्वधर्म है। Peace is my religion. मेरा मन शांत है। एकांत में है। अनेक संकल्पों से विड्रॉ करते हुए इस प्रेजेंट मोमेंट में अपने संकल्प को ले आए। Withdraw your thoughts from everything external and stabilize in the present moment, here and now. Feel the present moment. Feel the love of the family sitting together. Feel the peace that I, the soul, am radiating. Om Shanti. So, when we talk of the word yoga, and people think it is physical yoga, right? So, yoga कहते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है physical yoga exercise वगैरह है. But the true meaning of the word yoga is link or connection, union. So yoga actually is the union of the soul with my true self and union or connection with the Supreme Soul. तो अगर हम देखें तो there are 6 different types of yoga. Okay, and we will look into each one and try to experience and experiment each one of them. So the first form of yoga is called Gyan Yoga. Jnana Yoga. Gyan is knowledge and yoga. So in Gyan Yoga, basically people believe it is the most ancient form of yoga. सबसे पुराना है ये yoga. And people believe कि ये जो form है, for this you need to have a guru. And basically what the guru does is guru teaches you the true self-realization of who I am. कि मैं कौन हूँ, उसकी पहचान हमको मिलती है. तो हमें ये तो पता है कि मैं कौन हूँ, मैं ये शरीर नहीं हूँ. सबसे बड़ा ज्ञान, the biggest knowledge that we realized is that I am not this body, I am not this name, I am not this role, I am not this gender. I am a soul, a tiny point of light. So that is Gyan Yoga, when I realize who I truly am. तो ज्ञान योग में परमात्मा के बारे में कुछ ज्यादा नहीं बात करते. It's mostly about the soul and self-realization of who I am. So let's experience who I am. Let's experiment with Gyan Yoga. Relax your toes. Relax the muscles of your leg. Relax your stomach, your back, your neck. Moving towards your face. Relax your face, your forehead. And ask yourself this question: of who am I? स्वयं से प्रश्न करें, मैं कौन हूँ? Am I this name? Is my name permanent or temporary? Is my name my identity? Am I this gender? Is my gender permanent? Is my gender my identity? Am I the religion that I practice? Is my identity based on my religion? Am I the role that I play? As I sit here and ask myself these questions, that I am beyond these limited labels. मैं इन हद के लेबल से उपराम हूँ. I am a living energy, a point of living light. I am a divine being of light. I am the soul. I, the soul. I am eternal, immortal, imperishable. मैं आत्मा, अजर, अमर, अविनाशी हूँ. I don't die. I leave a body and take another one. I am beyond the name. I am beyond the gender, beyond the nationality, beyond the color of my skin. Om Shanti. When I stabilize myself in the true form of who I am, I experience freedom and liberation. The second form of yoga, which is practiced, is called Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga, Buddhi is intellect, so it is called the yoga of the intellect. Buddhi Yoga. What does the Buddhi do? When someone does something nice, we say, oh, Buddhi, very nice Buddhi, बुद्धिवान है. और जब कोई कुछ गलत करता है, तो हम कहते हैं आपकी बुद्धि कहाँ गई? Where was your intellect? What were you thinking? So we know that it is the buddhi that is actually the main faculty to calm the mind. अगर मन को शांत करना है तो बुद्धि को शक्तिशाली बनाना है. मन शांत तभी होगा जब बुद्धि शक्तिशाली होगी. तो how do I make my intellect powerful? The intellect becomes powerful by practice of knowledge and by visualizing. The intellect has to start being used. We have to start using the intellect for the intellect to even um, get that power. So one of the main things that the intellect does is visualize. Visualize is creating images, pictures. Okay? So when the mind creates a thought, the intellect starts visualizing. So let's experiment with buddhi now. With every thought, try to create an image of that thought. Okay? And see how different it is when the buddhi is not creating image. आपको खुद पता चलेगा कि अगर बुद्धि आपके मन ने जो संकल्प किया, बुद्धि ने उसके साथ सेम विजुअल नहीं बनाया, आपको फीलिंग नहीं आएगी. और अगर आपके मन ने संकल्प किया, बुद्धि ने उसका इमेज बनाया, तो उसकी फीलिंग रजिस्टर होगी. ओके? तो ये है बुद्धि योग. तो एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं विद बुद्धि योग. तो आप अपनी बुद्धि को काम में लगाएंगे. ओके? आपको जो जो थॉट दिया जाएगा, आपको उसके इमेजेस क्रिएट करने हैं. ठीक है? आपको इमेजेस क्रिएट करने हैं स्लोली. आप you don't have to repeat the thought, but you just have to create images of the thought that is given to you. The first image, see yourself on a beach. You are the only one on the beach. In front of you is vast, unlimited ocean. It's evening, and you see the sunset. The air is cool. The sky is changing colors to pink, orange, red. There's total stillness and silence. And now, second image. You are in a garden. Beautiful garden with variety of flowers. Each flower is unique. You see white roses, red roses, pink roses. You see a sunflower, big and beautiful. You see tulips. Large variety of flowers. And their beautiful fragrance. Scene number 3. You are in your home. See yourself walking towards kitchen. I'm in a very happy state, and I walk happily towards the kitchen. Take a glass of water. I'm radiating happiness, and I drink the water, feeling happy and content. I come back. This was Buddhi Yoga. You just had yoga with the ocean, you had yoga with the flowers, and you had yoga with water. Did you fall asleep during this time? Did anybody fall asleep? No. Why? Because the intellect was creating images. So very, very important is to keep the intellect active during a meditation practice, to keep creating images, to feel. So just show me a number 1, 2, or 3. Which one did you feel the most? Which one did you experience the most? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, 3. Good. Okay. 3, 2. Great. Great. 2, 3. Okay. So again, some could experience more with the 1, some with 2, some with 3. Again, it doesn't matter. It's just that it takes some time for the intellect to come on track, and that's why our experiences are different. For some it's really easy. Some like the beach, some like the water, quick connect, easy. Some like the garden, flowers, quick connect, easy. Right? Some just like the experience of being happy, connect, easy. This is meditation. This was Buddhi Yoga. The third practice of yoga, which is practiced out there, is called Hatha Yoga. Do you know Hatha Yoga? Hatha Yoga. Hatha meaning discipline. So whatever we see, right? Ye asanas and Surya Namaskar and disciplining the body, right? All this is Hatha Yoga. We are disciplining the body. We are disciplining the food that we eat, right? So all discipline, that is called Hatha Yoga. Hat by force. Huh? So that's Hatha Yoga. In the practice of Raj Yoga, we don't discipline the body that okay, we have to sit in a certain way or something like that, but we discipline our lifestyle. Okay, we discipline our lifestyle. Waking up early, sleeping early, following a vegetarian lifestyle, right? So that's discipline. That is the discipline. Listening to knowledge every day, practicing meditation every day. That's the discipline that we practice. Doesn't mean that you don't discipline the body. Of course, if you need to go for walks or whatever is needed, but we don't believe that just by disciplining the body the soul can experience peace or happiness. अगर आत्मा को सुख शांति अनुभव करना है तो वो आत्मा को अनुभव करना है, शरीर के आधार से आत्मा अनुभव नहीं कर सकती. So if I'm trying to experience happiness through the body or through anything physical, happiness is not physical for the soul to experience it through the body. So if I want to experience happiness, it has to be the soul's experience of happiness, right? So Hatha Yoga, which is discipline, even discipline of the mind. Many a times we hear that the mind is a wild horse. Man to ghoda hai, mind keeps on running. How do we control the mind? We want to control, but I get so many thoughts and I really don't know how to control the mind. And sometimes people think that, oh, having no thoughts. So the mind will always have thoughts. Having no thoughts is not possible. But yes, I need to discipline the mind. That means I need to think what is needed at this time. Like if you're sitting here right now, and if your thoughts are wandering, oh, yesterday this happened and that happened, oh, I have to do this, oh, I have to do this at 7:30, oh, I had to call this one, I didn't call. The mind is not in discipline. The mind is not in the present. The mind is still running around everywhere. Okay, so that is the Hatha Yoga or the practice. So let's practice this. Let's try to discipline the mind. Try to sit, and I will give you a thought. See how long can you sit in that one thought for. And if you're done, just raise your hand. If you think you lost it, just raise your hand. Okay, we'll change the thought once everyone raises their hand. Okay? Okay? Are you all with me? Okay, great. So right now, create a thought. Just create a thought of looking at the sky. You're not looking up, but you're just creating a thought that you're looking at the sky. The vast blue sky. Next thought. You are out in the space and you're looking at the earth from space. Next thought. You're going beyond the space into a dimension of total stillness. No movement, no sound. Just surrounded by red light. And the next thought, you as a tiny point of light sparkling in the center of the forehead. Good job. Wow. Very good. So were you able to stabilize yourself for this long? Ki you were getting other thoughts. Just raise your hand if you're able to stabilize yourself. Good. Very good. Very good. Great. The fourth form of yoga, which is practiced, is called sannyas yoga. You know sannyas? Sannyas yoga. The foundation of sannyas yoga is renunciation. Renunciation, giving up, renouncing, tyag. Okay, that's the fourth form of yoga, sannyas yoga. So what people do in sannyas yoga? They leave their homes, they leave their families, and they go into jungles or some remote places, isolate themselves and sit in tapasya. So that is sannyas yoga, renouncing the home, renouncing a lifestyle, renouncing family, renouncing relationships, renouncing the world, and going into this place of unknown and sitting and, practicing yoga. So that's sannyas yoga. In Raj Yoga, we don't ask you to leave your home or to leave your family, to leave your job, to leave your relations and dedicate your life and leave everyone and just have sannyas. We are not sannyasis. We are Raj Yogis. Raj Yogis are not sannyasis. Raj Yogis very much live in this world. But yes, we do take sannyas of the vices, sannyas of the weakness, any weaknesses, weakness of telling lies, weakness of looking at someone's defects, weakness of gossiping, weakness of laziness, weakness of making excuse, weakness of anger, weakness of irritation, any weakness. We give up, we take sannyas from these weaknesses. And that is the sannyas yoga that we practice. So let's experiment with sannyas yoga. At this time, you have to choose one weakness. Choose one weakness. कोई भी एक weakness को आप अपनी choose करिए. And with a determined thought, see how your life would be if you didn't have that weakness. What would change in your life without that weakness? आपको क्या लगता है आपके जीवन में क्या अलग होता अगर ये आपकी कमजोरी नहीं होती? Do you still want that weakness or you want to renounce the weakness? Renounce? Who wants to renounce? You don't like it, right? Sure? Yeah? ऐसे तो नहीं कि प्यार हो गया weakness से, you've been there for such a long time, अभी how do I let it go? No, good. So renounce. So now let's create this thought. Visualize that this weakness is standing in front of you. Whatever your weakness is, it's standing in front of you. And you're talking to your weakness. And you're telling your weakness that I know you've been with me for such a long time, but I really don't need you anymore. I've learned a lot, and I truly want to start living without you. And I bid you goodbye. Say goodbye to that weakness and see the weakness going away from you. The weakness has left you. Social distanced itself from you. And how do you feel when that weakness is not in you anymore? So that is sannyas. So just now you took sannyas. Nice sannyas? You like the sannyas? Easy sannyas? So you took sannyas from that weakness. So now if that weakness comes back to you, what will you do? Are you trying to unmute? Wait, I'll turn that option on. Okay, go ahead. So now if the weakness comes to you, what would you do?
Burn it.
Burn it, okay. What else would you do? If the weakness tries to come to you and say, hey, how are you? Remember me?
Get out.
Get out. You are away. Social distancing. Wear the mask.
जब कुछ करना बाबा से कहना.
So keep reminding yourself, it was a goodbye. I don't need you, and thank you. So keep reminding yourself of this. Okay? We can practice that. एक ही weakness थी ना? You practiced only one weakness, right? Sannyas from one weakness. Okay. Fifth form of yoga that is practiced is called bhakti yoga. You know bhakti yoga? Just like Gyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga is also very, very famous. Bhakti meaning devotion. The basic foundation of Bhakti Yoga is love. Bhakti is done with love, with faith. That is the foundation of Bhakti Yoga. The only thing is, in Bhakti Yoga, what we said or what was told to us was कि when we perform bhakti, we say this, right? कि मुझ निर्गुण हारे में कोई गुण नहीं. That means I have no values in me left. And we look at God and we say, you are this and you are this and you are this. In Bhakti Yoga, we make ourselves as this dirt on the feet of God. And we say, आपकी चरणों की धूल हूँ. Right? So what is Bhakti Yoga doing to our self-respect? What is Bhakti Yoga doing to Gyan Yoga? To the whole Gyan that I am a soul. And then I say that I am the dirt of your feet. I am, I am worth nothing. I am not worth this thing. So what is Bhakti doing to Gyan? Opposite, na? Contradictory. Okay. So Bhakti Yoga is actually based on pure love. The foundation of Bhakti Yoga is love. Pure love. Faith. Faith in myself, in my true self, faith in God, faith in knowing that I am a soul, love for who I am, and love for God, one God. So that is Bhakti Yoga. Okay, so let's experiment with Bhakti Yoga. People in the world in Bhakti Yoga, they clap, they play certain instruments, and all those in sound. What do you think is the language of God? What do you think is language of God?
Silence and thoughts.
Silence is the language of God. So if I want to speak to God, I have to go in silence. Out of silence based on pure love. शांति बिल्कुल स्नेह से, forced नहीं. It's not a forced silence. It's silence based on pure love. Okay? So should we experiment with pure love? Okay. So sit with the awareness or create a thought that I am a child of God. Just as I am a point of light, God, my Father, is also a point of light. God is Almighty Authority, Sarva Shaktivan, and I am Master, Almighty Authority. I have the qualities of my Father in me. God is the ocean of love. I am Master Ocean of love. God is the ocean of peace. I am Master Ocean of peace. I carry my Father's DNA, His qualities, His powers. I see myself in the true vision of how God, my Father, sees me. मैं स्वयं को अपने परम पिता की दृष्टि से देखती हूँ. Just as He sees the best in me, I see the best in myself. I have true love for my progress and my Father. I know that God, my Father, will not judge me, will not complain about me, will not get angry with me, because He is the ocean of love. भगवान कभी मुझसे नाराज हो ही नहीं सकते. मैं तो उनकी अति लाडली बहुत ही प्यारा बच्चा हूं। मेरा एक बल, एक भरोसा अपने उस परम पिता के साथ है। I have one strength and one support with my Supreme Father. Rays of love are showering on me. God's rays of love. I'm getting filled with God's love. Shanti. And sixth yog is called Karma Yoga. सुना है कर्म योग? So Karma Yoga means performing actions while in योग. कर्म करते हुए योग में रहना इस कर्म योग. We all cannot have कर्म संन्यास. हम कर्म सन्यासी नहीं बन सकते क्योंकि जब तक हम इस शरीर में हैं हमें कर्म तो करना ही है. As simple as breathing कर्म है. So even when we are breathing, it's still performing an action. So we can never have karma sannyas. But yes, I can have karma yoga. So while performing action, I can stay in the awareness of being connected with my true form and my true father. That is karma yoga. Okay? So अब आप सब कर्म योग करेंगे. आप सबको एक एक्टिविटी देंगे. आपको खड़े होना है और अपने घर में जाकर किचन में जाकर पानी पीना है लेकिन कर्म योगी की तरह. तो अब हमने जो योग की प्रैक्टिस की है इतने कोई भी एक अवेयरनेस ले लीजिए. टेक वन अवेयरनेस of all the practices that we did. Go to the kitchen, drink a glass of water as a karma yogi and come back. Remind yourself, I am a karma yogi. पानी पीने का कर्म करेंगे योग की अवस्था में. Check how you walk, check how you talk, check how you see, look at each other. And you can sit on a chair, you don't need to sit on the floor. But as a karma yogi, go and get a glass of water for yourself. You're performing that action of going and drinking water, not ordering. Show me a show of hand कि किनको ये कर्म योगा आ रहे हैं थोड़े ना वापस. We'll wait. किनको ये कर्म योगा इजी लगा? इजी लगा? इजी? कितनों को अवेयरनेस रही और क्या अवेयरनेस रही? यू कैन शेयर. And then I will give you a very simple practice of karma yoga. Yes, Hiruban.
I just practice that I'm a soul carrying the action, so I visualize myself as a soul drinking the water.
Okay. Yes. Joe?
I experienced that I was a deity drinking water.
Okay. And how did you drink the water?
Very slowly.
Slow. So बहुत बार what happens is that when we are performing an action, हम उस action में खो जाते हैं. हम उस action में खो जाते हैं. हम भूल जाते हैं. जब पानी लेने गए होंगे उठकर तो याद होगा, पर जब पानी भरा, पानी पिया, भूल गए. नॉर्मल इसमें अपने नॉट नॉर्मल आई वुड से कि हमारी जो आदत बनी हुई है उसमें आ जाते हैं, राइट? वो अवेयरनेस शिफ्ट हो जाती है. सो वी प्रैक्टिस टू अवेयरनेस फॉर कर्म योग. वेरी सिंपल. 1, आई एम एन एंजल. 2, आई एम अ डेटी. पहला, मैं फरिश्ता हूं. दूसरा, मैं देवता हूं. Just these two awareness while performing actions constantly. कि मैं फरिश्ता ये कर रहा हूं, मैं फरिश्ता पानी पी रहा हूं, मैं फरिश्ता. जो बैठे हैं किसी के साथ, जस्ट एक दूसरे को एज अ फरिश्ता देखिए कि आपके साथ फरिश्ते बैठे हैं. हाउ डू यू फील? या आपके साथ देवता बैठे हैं, आप भी देवता और वो भी देवता. हाउ डू यू फील? हमारी अवेयरनेस बिल्कुल चेंज हो जाती है. So this is a very simple practice of karma yoga. So as we see in RajaYoga, we have all these different forms of yoga जो दुनिया में लोग करते हैं. दुनिया में लोग इंडिविजुअल ये एक लेते हैं, और हमारा जो राजयोग है, जो हम ब्रह्मा कुमारीज में प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, उसमें ये सारे आ जाते हैं. So I don't have to spend 10 years of my life doing Gyan Yoga, 10 years of my life doing Bhakti Yoga, 10 years of my life doing Buddhi Yoga. No. Just with the practice of Raj Yoga, I can practice everything. That's why Raj Yoga is called Sahaj Raj Yoga. Easy Raj Yoga. हम प्राणायाम करते हैं शरीर के लिए, हम एक्सरसाइज करते हैं शरीर के लिए, हम वॉकिंग करते हैं शरीर के लिए, हम जिम जाते हैं शरीर के लिए, हम खाना खाते हैं शरीर के लिए. सारा दिन हम सब कुछ शरीर के लिए करते हैं. What do we do for the soul? What do we do for the soul? How much time do we spend for the soul every day?
8 hours.
We should. Do we?
No.
So just throughout from our day schedule, taking out and check throughout the day, taking out 1 hour. It could be 15 minutes 4 times a day. It could be 30 minutes 2 times a day. It could be 10 minutes 6 times a day. 1 hour. 1 hour from 24 hours for the soul. 1 hour of awareness, 1 hour of या तो बैठकर योग करिए, या तो कर्म योग करिए, या कुछ भी, बट 1 घंटा. सिर्फ ये 1 hour, if we give for this practice of Raj Yoga, you will see how your mind मन दुरुस्त हो जाता है. तन दुरुस्त तो हो जाता है एक्सरसाइज वॉकिंग से, बट मन भी दुरुस्त हो जाता है. हमारे थॉट्स चेंज हो जाते हैं, हमारी वे ऑफ थिंकिंग, वे ऑफ फीलिंग, सब कुछ चेंज हो जाता है. So 1 hour of राजयोग, जिसमें ये 6 types of योग आ गया सब कुछ. Easy, no? कर सकते हैं. हठ योग भी आ गया, डिसिप्लिन भी आ गया, डिटर्मिनेशन भी आ गया, हाँ, बुद्धि योग भी आ गया. नींद भी नहीं आएगी जब बुद्धि योग कर रहे हैं तो. That day someone asked me, योग में नींद आ जाती है, what do we do? So now we know what we need to do. बुद्धि को एक्टिव करना है ना? क्लियर हुआ राजयोग? What is राजयोग? Yeah? So दुनिया में people think कि योगा, इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा, और सब जाके अपनी योगा मैट लेकर पूरा एक्सरसाइज करके आज एक दिन योगा कर दिया, यो इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ योगा. बट योगा सिर्फ एक दिन के लिए थोड़ी है. हाँ, इट्स अ लाइफस्टाइल. सिर्फ एक दिन नहीं, बिकॉज टुडे इट्स लाइक हैप्पी बर्थडे, आज एक दिन ही मेरा बर्थडे है एंड हैप्पी बर्थडे, राइट? या हैप्पी वैलेंटाइंस डे, बाकी दिन, बाकी 364 डेज झगड़ा करो, एक वैलेंटाइंस डे वाला दिन फ्लावर दो. शुड बी एंड विथ silence? So in this silence, no music, no sound. In this silence, just talk to yourself. अपने आप से बात करिए. जो आपने सुना, आप इसमें से क्या प्रैक्टिस करना चाहते हैं या क्या प्रैक्टिस करेंगे? What will you practice? Remember the one weakness that you renounced? Remind yourself of that weakness that I already have renounced. It's not mine. चली गई वो तो. So just in 1 or 2 minutes of silence, just reflect. Om Shanti.